Hello, traders. John at StockBookie.com. Today is July 5th, 2017, and this is our live session. If you're not a member here at StockBookie.com, go there, register. You got to punch in a username, email address, and then you get email alerts to live sessions like this, trade ideas, some educational stuff, and a little bit of fun, and we're trying to make money here at StockBookie.com. All right, guys, so let's go right into the charts here. We're going to look at the SPY. We started pulling back, and then boom, look at that. Bam, right back up at 2 o'clock. I think Grandma's talking right now, so let's see if we get some fun here on the charts, and let's see what's happening with the lip service that she's going to give us today. So let's see what happens in the next 20 minutes or so. I'm not sure. I saw something like that on Stock Twist that she was speaking today, so let's see if she does, and let's see what happens with that. So all right, guys, so let's get right. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? How's it going? Yeah, it's been a while for me too, doing these live streams, but let's get into the usual suspects. Let's get a grip on these markets. SPY, guys, look at this nice 10, 20, 30, 40, 50-minute drop right in the gap fill. Boom, straight back up to double top, pulls back, holds the MAs, 20 MA curling up into price, holding it right now. 30 million on the day, so what else would you expect? The one thing that is the weak horse today is the IWM, so keep an eye on that one, but we'll get in that chart in a minute. Let's go into the IWM. IWM, a little bit weak, still chopping around at the all-time highs here, so you got to watch for that. And right now, above the MAs, just like we say in all the videos every day, above the MAs, strong stance, blah, blah, blah. But let's see if this thing can get some follow through in the next week or so and shoot for the 143.57, 145, 150 area, then possibly higher prices to come. The Qs, guys, Qs pretty much the strong horse on the day. You got the NVIDIAs going, you got the AMDs going, you got the Amazons going, the Google, the Netflix, pretty much all of them. The Baidus. Tech is flying today, guys, because remember the great rotation. Hey, what's up, Zach? It's good to see you guys too. Yeah, I'm trying to do more live sessions today. I had a little bit of time. A lot of my clients are off this week. I do own a printing company as well, but a lot of my clients took off this week, so it's pretty low key here in Arizona. So I'm just up at the shop doing a couple banners, stuff like that, and rolling with the punches here. So the Qs, guys, same thing. Pretty much goes down, fills the gap. Well, this one did this fill the gap? No, did not, but came off the 220 MA, boom, right back up. It's pretty incredible, guys. But the Qs, though, coming into good support down in here around the 135.93, which we did not hit, but just kind of kissing. We're still below the MAs here on the daily, down sideways. Let's see if we get more sideways action, possibly setting up for lower prices. I still think 127 is in the cards for this one. The bulls, you got to get back above the moving averages, fill the gap, get above this high pivot, and then you're going towards the 144, 145 to 150 area. Once we get up there, we'll see how it goes. What else here? The DIA. DIA is a little bit up 3 cents. No great, just trying, guys. Look at that. Came down, almost kissed the gap or the 200 MA here on the intraday, right back up. Couldn't even recapture, though, the highs of the day. Looking a little bit weak, but again, guys, 30 million on the SPY. If you follow me, you watch my videos, you know that's just crazy light volume here. So what I guess with the holiday week or the holiday yesterday, maybe people are still taking off the rest of the week. So watch for that. And then the IYT, that's the other one we look at, the transports. Transports, guys, look at this. We're up 67 cents. They're trying to make a new all-time high. Hats off. This has got to lead. I mean, look at this action, guys, in the transports. This is nuts. Then we get here, 518, straight up for whatever reason. Remember, this is the one that was lagging. And every time I say that, just like back in here, I was like, this one's lagging, this one's lagging. Let's see if this pattern plays out. And boom, straight up. I start talking about lagging down in here, straight up right to the all-time highs. We'll see if this is a real move or not. Let's see where this thing closes today on the daily. All right, guys, if you're new to the room, just punch in a symbol with the dollar sign. Tell me if you're in a position or what you're looking to do or what you want to do. And in the meantime, I'm going to go over some charts like AZO, guys. Saw this one today. Man, what a great short. We did short this one. We're out of it a long time ago, but look at this. I mean, as it was holding 800, 800, popped to like 820? No, 552 week, 819.54. We were short right around 813. We covered our position already, and this one's still falling. Guys, you're in a good area of support here around the 525.94, but I still think this thing could push 500 if the markets pull back, and possibly 461. Just like going up, it overshoots. This time it might come down and overshoot. Ultimately, this could easily be 500, 461, and you have a big area around the $400 area. If that hits that, we might actually go long. If it continues lower to the 200 MA on the monthly, oh my gosh, this is where you want to go long. But look at this high flyer, guys. Another high flyer. Look at this beast. And now look at it. Everyone's like, what's going on here? This doesn't make sense. They said 1,000. So, and then O'Reilly's was the other one. We had a short position in this one too. Same crap. Same chart, same different thing. High flyer going up, 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 up and away. But it held here where the 20 MA actually curled into price. Once it got below, guys, falling like a brick. Let's put a fib in here. Let's see where it could possibly end up. 158, 130, possibly. You're going to have a lot of support around 150. That might be a short-term bounce. But, guys, when you get red bars like this on the monthly, you better expect lower prices. What's up, Reba? so watch out for that. Inside bar printing on the daily for the Qs. Should make for a good scalp for a break either way on the Qs. All right, let's go to the Qs. High flyers, guys. They're all starting to come in. We took some trades off the table today. What is it? On the daily or on the intraday inside bar. You talking about that? Let's go to the 60-minute here. I don't see an inside bar here. Maybe on the day. Oh, on the daily, you're saying. Yeah, inside bar. You might go to the top here. If you're not short the Qs, I'd start getting interested here. If we get above these lines and fill the gap, it could go to this high pivot, 142. We're already short. We're a little bit under the water, but we're doing some short-term trading as well, making up for that. Just like NVIDIA, guys, we traded that. Our upside down NVIDIA high flyer trade, we are in the money now. We traded this one with NVIDIA with puts, and we did some scalping. Now, if I took my underwater short position swing trade off of NVIDIA, I would actually be even on the day with my intraday action. Remember, I think, is Yellen talking today, guys? Let me know if anybody knows that. So, all right, let's see here. Baba. Yeah, Baba's been a beast too. That's another high flyer, guys, so be careful with this one. On the daily, nothing really wrong. We had a nice, I think this is when remember when CEOs come out and talk crap about their companies, they're going to double their revenue, blah, blah, blah. That's what happened with this one. Popped up, came in, popped up. If you're long in this one, just tighten the stop. If you're not short Baba, you can short this one right up here around 144. Let's go to the monthly chart real quick on the Baba, and that's why. Another high flyer, guys. I mean, the 20 will curl up. I think Baba's coming down. When it does, it's going to come right here. 120. You're going to hit this area here. 109, and then I think you could get down to here around the $86. And I know you're all going to laugh, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, you guys were laughing at me when I was telling you to short AutoZone, too. Not all you guys, but a lot. Let's look at this, though, just to see 132, 139. Big area, 109.82, 618, and then 101.61 is the 750, right around this. You know what, guys? I'm going to pull up the SPY over here. There's, I think old Grandma's talking. Getting a little bit of lip service, a little bit of action here. I was gonna send out the message to short this thing. Look at this. We got to this top when it broke down last week. I should have put it out. But with Grandma talking, I wasn't sure. Ooh, look at this, guys. If this starts falling, guess what? You're gonna drag everything with it. It's a market trade, guys. Period. So Baba, Neon, if you're long this one, please take something off the table. Just do it. I mean, earnings, it could go up higher. But I mean, look at this move, guys, from back in 2016. You went from $60 to 148. Come on. It needs a pullback, guys, period. All these stocks need pullback, in my opinion. All right, let's see. Robert Park, photography. Let's see. MYO. Let's see. MYO. Yeah, yeah, that's a new issue. I can't do anything with that. I'm a technical guy. Robert, there's just not enough on the charts for me. I mean, you have a gap fill here, gap window, looks like it's trying to hold. Basically, it looks like an IPO popped up, got everyone on board. Oh my gosh, it's MYO, whatever. I don't even know what it is. And then boom, right back down in everyone's face. $10 is a good support level. That's just natural resistance. But you got a gap fill still here at 260 or 672. I don't know. Let's see if it bases and possibly down. If it starts to move up, then you're looking at retraces from this low to that high. They're just in there. You know, you're looking at 13, maybe 17. But right now, that's ugly, guys. Ugly. Maybe earnings on this one straight down. But for me, I had nothing to do. If it comes down here, maybe it's set 670, 78 or so at gap fill. If it goes lower, then it's $5 next area. Watch the SPY, guys. SPY comes in. Watch as the SPY comes in. Everything will come in with it. Just the way it works. You know, unless something had news or something. But let's see what happens. Anybody knows what Grandma talking today? Or did you guys punch it up? And what's happening with the biotech bull flagging? Nah, I wouldn't go that far. Yellen speaking right now. Okay, that's what's going on. Okay. So yeah, SPY's going up and down. Smaller starter. Yeah, I don't. If you want to take one, that's up to you. I don't know. I'd wait for gap fill or maybe this double bottom down here where it IPO'd, but I wouldn't do anything with this until I get some more chart action and see where this thing can go. What's up, guys? CARA didn't take my money last week. Thanks to you. Where's the support for this now? CARA. They're coming down some more. Yeah, there you go. Support right here, 13.50. But you're gonna get some support right now around 14.62 or 14.24. If you want to chisel some off, chisel some off. Look at that. Holy crap! Straight up, straight flipping down. Great pattern too. Bullish pattern popped up, got everyone on board, and you know the routine, guys. I just want to see something though. Look at this upper. We looked at this one right here. Channeling, cap below, channeled. Oh my gosh. Let's see where this one goes. Look at this one, guys. Yeah, look at that. Jeez. But technical trading sucks. Yeah. That was pretty much let's go back further. Is there anything further? I was gonna say there's gotta be something else. Gotta be. I don't know this stock too much. I'm just okay, yeah, this was the one that was doing this. Remember this, guys? Double tops. This thing can overshoot. So let's be, let's go slow and steady. Look at that though. Look at that. Look at that connection from the highs. Hey, Grandma's coming in, hitting the throttle. Can't get below the MAs. But what you're looking at though on the day, let's go to the 60-minute SPY, guys. Look what you have. 200 MA. You have the 50 MA here. It's trying to claw. Look at that great reversal off the bottom this morning. Everyone gets all crazy bullish. Gets above Grandma's goal. You got to get above the 249.90 or 242.91, which is the 200 MA, and then you're looking at these areas too around the 243.37 and so on and so forth. Let's keep an eye on the SPY. Let's see what kind of lip service she's giving out today. 7.5. I don't even know why she's meeting today. All right, guys, hold on a minute here. Let's do that. Let's go back to the technical analysis. Yeah, so yeah, you're coming into support. I mean, it doesn't mean this thing can't go. This is a bigger time frame. This is the weekly. The markets are weak. This could definitely come down to $12. So hold on to this one. You have a great reversal. That usually leads us to lower prices. But you know how news is and the hype and the upgrades and crap like that with complacent markets like this. 31 million on the day. They could get some news out. Next thing you know, this is a $30 stock. So if you're in the money on this one, Steven, takes them off the table. What's up, guys? Brian Schmidt, what's up, bud? Man, I flipped to calls on the SPY at 244 calls just for a quick pop. Yeah, I mean, I mean, look at this. We're gap fill double bottom from last week. Oh, my gosh. Epic. You would have bought calls down there. Boom. So right now, buying calls up in this area a little bit tough. You do have a little topping tail on the intraday. Needs to close above this and get above this pivot, especially this pivot here at 242.82. But again, it's all lip service now. Let's see what happens when she keeps, flapping her gums, basically. What happened to the biotechs? Full flagging. Let's check it out. IBB. Yeah, you know what? It is full flagging a little bit, but you got to look at the bigger time frames on this stuff. Remember, this is a big inside bar, bearish pattern, but above the MAs, so stronger stance. The bullish stance, because you're above the moving average, but up and down and sideways, it's a little bit on the weak side. You got an inside bar, needs to crack these areas, but it's consolidating nicely. This one's either got to start making a move for these highs, fill this gap up here, or this one's going to start, just kind of fading, guys. The big pattern I was watching for this one, if you watch my videos, I made a couple of these last week. The inside bar here, down sideways on the weekly as well. Remember, this was the last index that's trying to get this thing up and running. Remember, they got it. This helps the queue. So if they could get this one running towards the 400, 360 area, gap fill up in this area around 350 or 338.52, they're going to try their hardest. Because remember, this will help lead the queue. So if you got the Amazon's down, the Google's down, all those down. Just get the biotechs going, guys. It's the last one. And how in that world are they going to keep these markets going if everything's all at all-time highs? SPY's at the highs, the Q's at the highs, the DIA's at the highs, the what else? The SPY's at the highs. So you got to go into the ones, at least the money managers, that are still beat down. What's like this? So let's get this one going. So again, breakdown area, sideways consolidation, still in this channel. Bullish breakout right here, though. Great bullish pattern, popped up right in the huge resistance up into here. So let's see, it's got to get going, guys. If this starts going sideways, it will start going down. But again, it's going to be a market trade. Markets go up, this will grind higher. Monthly chart is the big one for me. Monthly chart inside bar, you've got to get above the 331.48 to 340 area for this one to continue higher. Here's your channel that it's been in. And this monster pattern, guys, look at this. Down, sideways, down, sideways. I still think we're heading down. If we do, this is going to 207, and I still think it's going to 165. Everyone laughs at me. But again, if this pattern breaks up, we fill this gap and get above these pivots, then we could possibly go to the highs at 400 again. So this pattern fails, we're going up, of course. If this pattern starts to get down here, starts kissing the 50 MA and the 20 MA, and starts slipping, then we're going, we'll go to these 241, 210. It's not going to go straight down, but, I still have penciled in. This pattern plays out, guys, it's going to be lights out. That's all I can say here. So, yeah, so that's, if you're looking at intraday on the IBB, let's go 10-minute. Yeah, this was inside bar, bearish pattern, retraces back up to the red bar, right back in. Let's see if we can get above this. Right now, if you look at technically, you got to get above this trend line. This is intraday, guys. So if it gets above there and gets above this pivot here, right at the high of the day, then you could possibly get higher prices. So watch for that, and then watch for this action too on the SPY. Got a little bit of volume on the last candle, a little bit of sell, but we'll see what happens in the next and rest of the day. We only have an hour and or what do we have? Hour and 40 minutes left of the day. JBHT entry was 87, looking to sell half at 96.69. Let's see. JBHT. 93. These all-time highs. I'm just going to go right to the monthly. $100, nice retrace. Yeah, you could probably get that out of there. The market's got to stay buoyant. Let's see what the retrace is to the high. 95 is going to be good resistance. 97.61 as well. So you're looking at where 96.69. Yeah. Where's your entry? Entry was 87. Yeah, that's a good entry price. I'd probably take half off and let's see if we can get up a little higher. You are at the top of the range here. 100 is going to be a big area as well. If the SPY continues higher, this can continue up. Watch for earnings on this. We are into a new earnings season, so we'll see if that takes precedence over anything at this point. I mean, this is what they're doing. They're holding it, go up the earnings, hope the earnings are good, and then we can possibly continue higher on the indexes and stuff like that. But I mean, you're at 87 and you're at 93. That's a pretty good trade. I'd at least be half out, protect it. Let's look at the daily real quick. So those are the highs right there. Yeah, I mean, you had a good run. Jeez, let's see what areas. You're trying to get over this high pivots right now. This is going to be resistance here, resistance there. And then I'm just looking to see if there's any gaps to fill or anything like that. Here's your retrace levels. Here you're going to have pretty good. And then this is where it started, gosh. Just be careful if you're long. I mean, if the SPY and everything stays buoyant, you're back above the MAs. But we had a pretty good move. I mean, look at this. So we 83 came in, retraced, go right back up. Who's to say it won't retrace back down into here, where you can maybe pick up a little bit more and do it again. So for me, I would take something off the table, if not at 95, or just protect this trade at this point. Let's see. Yellen speaking right now. No LT for BABA. Then I guess. Yeah, no long term for BABA. Yeah, I mean, right now, I mean, that thing's a high flyer, BABA, so I'd just be careful with that. Well, AMD can go up and down within this channel. Yeah, AMD, guys, great trading vehicle. I haven't traded it since the short here, but I do videos because I get a lot of questions. I get emails. Hey, man, can you do that AMD video again with the Tesla and the NVIDIA? I really appreciate it. You're really helping me out. Key for this one, guys, making higher lows. If this trend line cracks, you're going to go down here and then $10 again. We're getting the bid just as well as NVIDIA, Amazon, all those. I mean, after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, buy the dippers, they just can't help themselves. I would have personally waited for gap fill, the $12 even number, but boom, we get going. Everyone gets excited. We'll be back above the trend line again. Remember when we broke out, we came right back in. Doesn't mean we can't pop up and come right back in again. Did we fill the gap today? We almost filled the gap at 1330 or 1324. I'm not sure if this has news or anything coming up or, making it go up or down. But right now, the bios are getting a bid, the tech's getting a bid, the great rotation, guys, like I said earlier in the day. So I don't know, maybe you're getting just an over, a bounce on an oversold condition. I mean, it went from 1466 back down to almost 12 bucks, maybe. Because you got to think, you're in it from here, 10 bucks, you're in it from 1073. This thing gets almost to 15 bucks, fills the gap, high pivot. You get some profit taking, guys. If this was pure profit taking, maybe from some prop traders, short-term day traders. I mean, look at this. You get here, you short, boom, you're getting $3 moves on a $10 stock. That's 30. You're getting 20, 30% moves on this stock, and you could have just done it over and over and over. Me, like I said, I'm not trading it. This is a news-driven stock, but for this one here, this was a great short level. We took a short right around 1529. We covered down in here right around 1279. That was it for us. But as this thing was setting up sideways, we're talking this thing's going to go lower. 10 bucks, 943. We even said the $8 level. It didn't quite make it there, but you had great support down in here from the 200 MA. You had great support down here with these breakdown bars as well. And then the big one too, guys, monthly chart on AMD. Reason why I think it's still going down. I mean, this is at $8, so it's still crawling. I mean, this is going to crawl up. But you had the 200 MA at the $10 area as well. So you had great support here. You'd expect the bounce. Retrace level, I don't know. Do we get back up here? Big areas. You got to get back above the 1475, then the 1550 or 50 area. And then 1622, 1777. I have areas, guys, 2065, 23 bucks if it continues higher. Again, though, this is another one. You get a move from 182 to 1556. Since the beginning of 2016. Come on. It needs a break, guys. That's the bottom line, especially with the high flyers. It's pretty pathetic. But if you're trying to do a day trade on this one right now, nothing really to do. This would have been the area to get interested in a short. Long, I would have waited a little bit longer. But let's see what pattern. If this thing comes right back in and starts chopping around sideways, this thing could be setting up for lower prices. Again, big trend line here. That's what you're watching. If it cracks through that in the 50 MA, 200, double bottom, and then possibly lower prices to come. Higher prices, you got to fill the gap, get above this area here, 1475, go to 1554, and then you're starting to go higher. But until it does one or the other, right now it's a 50-50 shot, whether it's going up or down. Still stuck in this channel though, so keep an eye on that. Perfect Fed minutes, yeah, exactly. So let's see what happens here. Starting to come in a little bit. I don't know what she's talking. She's probably waiting on data. Same old shit, different day, guys. AMD, that we did that one here. Yeah, it's going to stay in that channel, Nicholas. So UVXY, I don't really follow. That thing's just lost. FL lost 30% in 3 months. Could it go even lower, like 40 bucks? Could be early buy for LT, right? Long term now. Yeah, but the retail's been getting this is one we shorted, guys. High flyer, Foot Locker. We were telling short this thing. I mean, look at this. Goes right back up. Comes in. This would have been your buy area, and then they're flushing it out on everybody. Then they do it again, guys, 2 times. Let me pull all this crap out. All right, so let's clean this one up. So you have the high here, you have the low there. Good channel, or good, yeah, I mean, it was channeling right back to the highs. This is where we shorted. Boom, we're already way done with this trade, but I think we did this one twice. Boom, did it again, and right back in. We already covered. Here we go, guys. You must be saying something good. We're going to have QE4 just in case. And then the next sentence is, but everything's really good. Everything's looking exactly like we should. Now go back to YouTube, punch up Ben Bernanke in 2007. He was saying the same crap before we crashed. So housing prices will not go down. You guys are crazy. I don't know why you keep saying that. They've never gone down in the history of the markets or anything. They will go up. We have everything under control, and then a year later, we're going to give the banks $92 billion to bail them out. But Benny, a year earlier saying everything was good. Yeah, but you know, it's just the way it is. Sorry, you know, sorry I messed up. So, all right, guys. So Foot Locker here. You know, enough of that. You had some good support right here with this little bit of consolidation. This is the bigger time frame, monthly. If this one continues, you get 2 bars like this on the monthly, guys. I think we're coming down here somewhere. Where'd you say? 40 bucks. Yeah, I think 40 bucks could be in the card. I think 35 could be in the cards. But, you know, the markets get a bit. I mean, this is a little oversold now. People are getting crazy around the $50 even number. That has natural support. Let's go into the daily. Just let's see what the daily's setting up. Yeah, daily caught a bid, little bottoming tail, going back into fill the gap, 20 MA. Yeah, I guess you could start going. If you're long in Foot Locker from down in this area, you're lucky enough to catch 46, 47. Right now, guys, we did fill the gap. We're going for the 20 MA. Got to get back above the 20 MA and continue going. Next big area will be 55. Next big area will be around 60 bucks, 61, or wherever the 50 MA is. Weekly chart. Weekly inside bar, still looking weak. Look, you have this pivot, which becomes resistance as it was support, came up. Now it's now it's support, went through. Now it's resistance coming back up. So not enough on the charts really see. A little oversold. You might be able to nibble. You got to think, someone bought at 45, 46. They get a $4 move. For me, I would be out with that trade. I'd be done. So weekly chart holding this area around the 50, but monthly chart still pretty ugly, guys. It needs to start going. Retrace level from here. You know, you're looking at 53, 58, 62 if it continues higher. This is a monthly though, so for me, it's more waiting on pattern. You gotta bounce from an oversold condition on Foot Locker. I mean, this thing, look at that fall, and then even an extra one with a gap came back up. Let's see if we go sideways. If we consolidate sideways, possibly a buy signal for Foot Locker. The other thing too, guys, if the SPY starts coming in, Foot Locker will just chop around and start bleeding again. So be careful with stocks like this. This was once a high flyer coming in. I mean, look at the monthly. We'll go back to that again. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but I mean, look at the move on this thing, guys. Foot Locker. From the lows, it was a $4 stock, guys, going to 80 bucks in, you know, whatever, 7 years or 10 years. So should it be evaluated at 80 bucks now? Well, they're telling us that right now. So at the end of the day, it still could be a $30 stock. So be careful with this one. You know, a lot of people are buying down here, buy the dip mentality. All of a sudden, this sets up and then goes down for lower prices. So just be careful with the Foot Locker. Let's see, crude oil at pivot. Crude oil, I look at the USO. USO, you know, a little bit weak today, 31 cents down. Gosh, it just got a butt kicking today, guys. Came right up here. We talked about these pivots in my video. This breakdown area, this was a pivot too. And then right to it, guys, I thought we'd maybe make it to the 50 MA. I would have loved to have seen it come up in this area even higher. But with this reversal, now we're waiting for pattern, see if we go sideways, and then setting up for the next high. Or for all I know, we get more news, it goes straight back up, and they keep this thing going. Remember, this is another index, guys, just like the IBB. Weak. You buy this one, you know, and hopefully it goes up higher. Or do you buy the SPY at the highs, or the Qs at the highs, or the IWM at the highs? No. As a money manager, you buy these. Oil, it's got to go up. Oh my gosh, you know. But then next thing you know, it turns around, goes lower. I still think 750s in the cards. I still think we have lower prices to come. So this short-term bounce, great bounce for some call options. And, you know, again, you know, you don't protect them. You wake up and you get 30 cents down. And now it's like, oh my gosh, I should have just took something off right here. So watch for that, guys. Right now, you know what? Let me do this. I'm going to go over these charts today. I'm going to make some videos. So subscribe to me at YouTube, guys. If you're not a member at StockBookie.com, go there, guys. Sign up. It's free. You get email alerts for trade ideas, email alerts to our live sessions, our technical analysis videos, all that stuff. It's free, guys. Go there, sign up. All right, that's my pitch for right now. So, but yeah, I mean, this thing's coming in pretty good, guys. Ooh, we're just taking another dip, but it's 230 that oil closes at 230. Look at the intraday though, guys. Excuse me. Nice little sell back down to 926. What is that? Let's say, is that a gap fill or anything? No. You know, I'm going to pull this one down to gap fill right there. Oh, that was a 6182. Small turn. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I've got the weird after hours action on that half day on my charts. Here goes the SPY, guys. All-time, not all-time highs, but highs of the days. Hurry up, get in there. Gosh, they just don't stop. What can she possibly say? Hey, Jordan, no problem, man. Thank you. Thank you for coming to the live session. Short bios, just entertaining idea of double top or higher. Yeah, I mean, it could go up there. Remember, the bios are the last ones to make a good run. Excuse me, guys. Just like oil, everything else is at the highs. Financials are at the highs, tech's at the highs, everything, guys. So how can you, other than shorting, how, you know, for the mutual fund guys, all those guys, they can't. I don't know if they go short or not, but they're getting interested in oil, getting interested in the biotechs. They're not buying. So, well, there's still people buying at the highs, unfortunately. I just can't do that. Let's go into the SPX. I have a 10-minute delay. I don't pay for these charts, but this is the reason, guys, why I'm short. If you're new to the room, you know, punch up the symbol, all that stuff. But this is why I can't short right now. Sorry. Or can't go long. This is the .com. This is the housing. This is the Federal Reserve quantitative easing, money printing, bond buying bubble. It will burst. It's just a matter of time. You know, and we also have a great little topping tail on the monthly chart. Not that this one's going to hold up, but it's pretty amazing how we get to the top and then we have this little doji. I got to do a little more work to see if this is a true topping tail, but Mamma mia, you get a move like this, guys, come on. You got to get a pullback. And I think it's going to be deeper than the 1829. It's just a matter of when, guys, not a matter of if. So be careful with this. This is why I don't go long the markets right now. You can do short-term long trades, but I just don't want to get stuck in this storm here. And next thing you know, we're sliding and all these high flyers are getting smoked. So just be careful with that. All right, let's go into CAT for Ruben. CAT, we're breaking above that level here. We had this trend line in there. It's breaking above. We're getting to this high pivot right around 107.18. 110 possibly, guys. If we're getting above this trend line here, let's move this out a little bit. Let's go into the weekly chart. Let's see what we're seeing on the weekly here. I just want to see. So we're connecting the dots here. I mean, we could go higher. We're right through there. We got above it. On the weekly, we did get above. We did confirm. Came right back in. We're holding it. We're holding it pretty good. So let's see if CAT can go any higher, guys. You got to remember though, this is another one. You know, this was a $56 stock. We already made almost 100% move since 2016. It's just another one of these. Just like here, we move from, well, this is 2009, but we go straight up. Great move, right back down. Another great move. Retrace, right back down. Retrace, right back down. Retrace, maybe 110, right back down. If you're long in this one, I mean, just tighten the stops. The market's got to go higher for these to go higher. If the market stay buoyant, these could go higher or lower. Just, you know, it's just tough markets, guys. 33 million on the SPY with an hour and a half left. It's just light volume stuff going on here, guys. But hell of a move. If you're long, CAT, tighten the stops. If you're trying to short it, this is your area. Maybe even at 110. Save enough just in case if it gets to double top at 116. Scatterpillar, you know, this is a Trump trade, guys. I still think we go to the lows of November. The lows of November is around 80 bucks on everything, guys. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. Interesting thought process. Thanks, bud. IBM entry was 153.70. Took it as a value fade. Apple notice high and reverse correlation as of late. Worried, though, really strong resistance. Though at 155.50, my entry took it as a value fade against Apple. Okay, let's see. IBM. Oops, not the IBD. IBM. All right, IBM. Let's see. You're in at 153.70. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, that's a tough one. Look at this. We got gap down, gap down. This is sideways action. This is actually bearish action. And we're back below all the MA. So this isn't a bearish stance. Bullish, you got to stay above these MAs, period. And if you can stay above the MAs, then we could possibly shoot up here, then possibly to the 163.55. If you're in this thing long, I'd be taking profits here and then possibly here at the next gap fill. If this does start to slide, You got a gap fill where I'm going to pull this one. Well, you got the double bottom, you got the gap fill, and you got this little pivot here too. Then ultimately, if this thing starts to rumble, then we're going down to 143. So it's pretty much a $10 move up, $10 move down. But looking at this pattern, this is here. Check it out. So you go down like this, down in here. Now look what you're doing. I'm just going to draw this one up there. You know what? I'm going to draw it down there, and then I'm going to draw this one right here. So you're in this channel again. You're right in the middle. But the thing I'm seeing is if you're below these MAs, this could slowly start to bleed. You start tapping that and get to the 150 area, then you will be going down to the 143, 142 area. The markets start to give it up, you will definitely be going down there. Markets stay buoyant, light volume, start to grind higher, then I'd say this one could get higher prices. Key to this, got to get above the 50 MA and the 20 MA, stay buoyant, go sideways, and start making a run for the roses here. You got gaps to fill, you got a gap window, and then you got the 200 MA. Looking a little bit weak today, down $1.58. Not anything big or whatever, but up sideways here a little bit. Yeah, slightly bearish because you're down and sideways. Let's look at the weekly real quick here. Are we holding any MAs on the weekly? Yeah, look at that. Wow. This is even uglier, guys. This IBM. If the pattern fails, it needs to get above the one. It needs to get above the trend line here, but then you have huge resistance up in here. If this does get to 163.64, you have to get out of this trade. If this thing starts to give it up, starts to crack these levels, it's going down, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 weeks sideways and a bearish down move side, and then you have the MAs curling down in the price. It's got to get into this area and start making a move. If this pattern plays out, like I said, you will be at 140. 144, 140. It could even go as low as 133.07 if it overshoots. So, Zach, be careful with the IBM, man. I'm just looking at the charts. It still can go up, and it can get news. You got earnings coming up, stuff like that. But just be really, really careful with this one here. Resistance at 155. Yeah, you're gonna have resistance at 157.64. Let's go back to the daily. Just be careful if you're long this one. Yeah, we're going to have resistance, of course, off the double top, 157.20. You're going to have a little bit of resistance, 155, the highs. But, yeah, if this thing doesn't come back and reverse up and start making a move, it is slightly bullish here, slightly. But overall, down sideways, it is bearish, so watch for that. Market sell, this will go lower. Thanks for a helpful analysis. Yeah, no problem, Nicholas. Let's see here. Can I get your thoughts on MU? Yes, let's do it. MU, nice reversal today, guys. Daily chart caught the support down in this level. You had the 618. You had these low pivots here. You had the low pivot there. Almost kissed to the, oh, look at that. Almost gap window and gap fill there. I thought for sure we'd get down to the 28.31. Never made it. Boom. Just like NVIDIA, just like all tech, everything's catching a bid. Let's look at the 10-minute just to see what's on the 10-minute. Yeah, look at that. So straight up, someone came in, pushed it up, stalled, pegged above the 20 MA in the $30.50 area. MU, a little bit oversold. You got a lot of the bulls that like this stock. But look at the action of this. You get a nice run. 32 comes right in. Double top comes right down. This is down. This is sideways. As long as we stay below the 20 MA, it goes to chop around in this lower range. This could possibly lead to lower prices. So watch for that. Doesn't mean one day, okay, volume today. You want higher prices, you've got to get above the 382. Got to get back above the 220 MA, and then higher prices to come on this one. But again, they made a double top, so that came back in. This is an inside bar bearish pattern, though, on this one. But see, as the SPY's moving higher, guys, everything's trying to grind higher. Except for Tesla. Tesla just can't catch a bid today. Let's go to the weekly on this one, though. Let's take a look if we can see. Yeah, weekly, 20 MA. Yeah. Right now, if you're long, just tighten the stops. I mean, look at this run, just like NVIDIA. It was a $9 stock, went to 30, and everyone's like, oh, this thing's got to keep going. But the thing with everyone's looking at, just like NVIDIA, or just like AMD, but it was once a $35 stock. It's got to go higher. Well, not really, though. I mean, this was once a $100 stock. And that's the allure of this whole MU, AMD. Oh, it was a $50 stock at one point. I got to get in that one. Monthly chart, guys, still extended from the 20 MA. This is just going to sit around here, sit around here. I want to see on the bigger, see what it does. Is it? Yeah, I went through it. So on a bigger time frame on the monthly on MU, here's your area, 29.74. That's this 250 retrace. So if it starts to get below the $30, 29.50 area, then this thing could possibly slide. If it does, I mean, 20 MA is usually target prices on these monthly charts. It will curl up within time, but you're looking at 19 bucks right now. I mean, you got 22 on the 50 MA there. Here we go, guys, grinding higher. We got QE coming, and we'll be there just in case. Yeah, but Grandma, you said everything's good. You're going to unwind your balance sheet, this and that, and you're telling us everything's good, but then you, in the same sentence, you're like, well, we'll be there just in case. I don't even know what she's saying, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, so MU, just be careful. You are over this breakdown bar. It's got to get going, guys. I mean, we had some good volume on this little sell candle, got up in this area here. It's got to get going up here. Daily chart again. Daily chart, nice retrace. You know, you're going from 33 to 28.60. You're getting that bounce right there. So now let's see if we chop around side. If we chop around sideways in this lower range, we'll be possibly setting up for lower prices. So watch for that. Higher prices, you got to get above the 20 again and shoot for the all-time high or the 52-week high at 32.96. 33 actually with the even number. So keep an eye on the markets, though. Markets keep going up. This could possibly go up higher. It's called a market trade. So when I'm on StockTwits and I'm posting stuff, market trade, that's what I'm meaning with that. Again, guys, if you're not a member at StockBookie.com, sign up today. It's free. All right, IYR entry was 78. First target was 88. Didn't sell. Bearish engulfing on the daily. Thinking about closing price end of day. IYR. IYR. Ooh, yeah, that's ugly. Where's that entry? My entry was 78. First target was 80.50. Oh gosh, you got it today. You should have took it out. Damn, look at that reverse. 10-minute. Let's see. I just want to see that. Wow, some selling going on there. Daily chart. Let's see. Yeah, you're holding the 50 MA. If this area cracks, you're going to 78 bucks easily on the daily, and then you might even touch double bottom here at 77.22. But nice push up, double top up here. Let's look at the bigger time frame just to see what I'm looking at here. Yeah, so you got this high right there. Let's see what the retrace was. I'm going to guess 618 or 750. Well, there's the 618, 750, never made it. Nice reversal. You do have support here, though, at 79.25, 78.74. But this engulfing candle, like you said, that's a little bit ugly. That could lead to lower prices. So, yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, you're right there. You made 50 cents, or oh no, you made 78. You made $1.50. Sometimes it's better just take it. Not bad. You're getting that retrace up. Let's see. There. That would maybe be your line in the sand. If you crack this, you're right at 78. If you get below here, then you're probably getting lower prices to come. You are making higher lows though, so it's not terrible. But it just it's a trader stock right now. Look at this. Every time it goes up, straight down, goes up, straight down, goes up, straight down. You do have good support here now though, so let's see what happens with that. We're getting a little bit of a tail on the SPY here. Let's see if this holds. If she's saying great things, Brian, Mama Mia. What else is she gonna say, guys? Like I said, go to YouTube, punch up Benny Bernanke. 2007, 2008. He's in front. He's answering CNBC. So everybody on CNBC panels are saying the housing prices are coming down, and you're the only one that seems to think that everything's good. And Ben Bernanke, oh yeah, but you guys are crazy. Housing prices will never go down, ever in the history of the world. And then a year later, yeah, housing prices getting slammed, and we're bailing out every bank in sight. Even Goldman Sachs turned into a bank. So just don't listen to the lip service. Go back to the IYR. Yeah, just tighten that stop. If you start cracking below these MAs, then you need to get the hell out. Just put a stop in. If it stops you out, who cares? On to the next trade. Grandma's saying a lot of stuff. I don't even have her on today. I'm holding the SPY. 244 calls for a small pop. 245 or so I'm out. If it breaks below 241, I'm out. Okay, you can play it that way. Remember, just don't take big positions. You know, don't take a $50,000 position and get wiped out. Take $1,000 position. Reba, just be careful though, guy, with this, because if this thing starts to come in, we will be at the lows again, no problem. 245. I don't think we're going to happen. What is this? New notification. How'd that pop up? Yeah, so just be careful with that one. I'm shorts. XLP at 56.50, still seeing weakness, but not sure I want to push this one too far. Any thoughts on targets to take profits? So I'm short XLP. Guys, if you're new to the room, throw up the symbol with the $ like Zach's doing here, and then we'll get through it as soon as we can. Gosh, let's see, bottom, that's a weekly. Let's look at the daily real quick. Again, if the markets pull back, these will go lower. Maybe target gap fill. Yeah, they already kissed the gap. I mean, if the markets go down 54.48 and then 53.71, 200 MA will be the target. Haven't touched that since February, just like all the other stocks I was looking at. And, you know, pretty good pattern, nice push up. Let's see if this had any more data. Excuse me, guys. Nope. New issue back in 2000. Look at that run, though, guys, from 2000. This was a $19 stock at 56, 57. Mamma mia. Monthly chart a little bit extended, 53, 50. Yeah, 53, 33 would be the level. You're up there chopping around. It did try to make a breakout over this high, came right back in, engulfing reversal on the monthly. This takes time to play out. Gosh, 56.50. 56.50, or almost $2 in the money on this one. Gosh, you know, you get another 50 cents, $1 on this one. Tighten it up, and just don't lose it. You start getting the 53, 52, then you got to start taking something off the table. Daily chart, yeah, 53 is your area where you could get a bounce. If the market's dumped, though, you got some gaps to fill down here, and then you got a low pivot right here. Let's stick a fib in here, though. Let's just see. Let's go from this pivot here. Yeah, that's a good area. 53.65, you can take some off, but you got some work to do to get it down. Does look weak, though. Doesn't mean it can't catch a bid from the buy the dip mentality. But you have the 200 MA here, big area too, 52.71 gap fill. Ultimately around here, the 51.34 if it does continue to fall. So right now, not bad. You have an inside bar bearish pattern. You break the low here, then you're going to start chiseling down to the 53.69. So just let's see what this hell 20 MA is curling. Let's see if 20 MA can curl in the price and send this thing down lower. So yeah, Zach, if you're in this one, just tighten the stops up. You know, you don't want to wake up. Watch for news on this. I don't know what this one is. I honestly, I really don't. But see if it has news. It might be a ETF possibly. But yeah, this could go lower, guys. Nice pop, and then they drop, retrace that 100%. I think we're going to go lower prices. So just stay steady with that one and rock and roll, bud. Do you have Twitter? Yeah, I do have Twitter. It's locked right now. I think I'm going to clear it out and use it for my members, because I'm doing a lot more stuff on Twitter, guys. So when I got my trades posted, I'm just going to pull this down real quick here. When I got my trades posted, we covered half of Alta today. We covered the last half of Mealy. We added more FedEx. We covered the last half of Clack today. We covered half of S-Bucks today, or Starbucks. Covered half of the half of Play. We're only holding a quarter position now in that one. And so when we're covering stuff, adding stuff, I want to try to keep it on Twitter, because it's pretty much instant. I got Google Gmail. No, I have an email when I do alerts and stuff. It's really tough to get them right on the fly unless I'm doing them live like this. Ooh, spy's coming in, guys. Hold on here. Look at this. Uh-oh, Riva. Think about those positions. Think about that call, because, man, we're due for a big freaking ass kicking. So, but back to this, though. If I ever do a paid subscription site, I'll probably use Twitter as a notification, like I said, because it's pretty much instant. As I'm covering these are right at the price that I'm doing it. When I'm sending out emails, guys, if you look here, I'll show you. I don't care. I have some emails here. This is my membership. This is team at StockBookie.com. But I got to send out 5 emails. It won't let me send out 500 emails at a time to my members. I got to do one, and then another one, and another one. By the time I send them out, the trade's over. So if I ever do a paid subscription, I'm going to do probably 30, 40 bucks, maybe 50 at the most, and do more live sessions and stuff like this. And I just want them on the fly, guys. I want people to get out of these trades and not screw around, Because if you don't, you know, we could get a bounce where, you know, stock could be falling, like Tesla. You're down 20 bucks. If I'm covering shorts or longs or whatever, I want you guys to get out because Tesla, 3 hours later, it could be up 20 bucks. So that's what we're looking at. Sorry to show you guys the email and all that stuff. But yeah, so if you're not a member at StockBookie.com, sign up, guys. It's free. Let's see here. Yeah. So Robert, yes, I do have a Twitter, but like I said, I'm probably going to kick everybody out of there eventually and then start a new one, or maybe just start a whole new page and call it something else, and that's where everybody goes for all the trades or getting in and out. But when I do post stuff, guys, I don't have it up. I have under StockBookie.com. We're pulling back a little bit. Gosh, that was a little. I love when it's like, oh, fat finger trade, guys, fat finger trade. Give me a minute here, guys. So if you go to my StockBookie.com site, if you're a member, you got all these. We're big at adding. We're big at taking small positions. Some we're getting our asses rocked. iRobot, guys, we were getting rocked on that trade. Rocked. Still not a 10% position. I'm just going baby steps on this one. Where is it? I think I'm in on that one still. Gosh, just killed. But I traded this one a ton of time. I'm in at 73.86. I've added. Slow and steady on this one. Thinking, you know, 100 bucks was the number. Boom, it came down. I'm not out of the money too bad in iRobot now. But, you know, I never had a huge position. Even my 10% positions, guys, aren't huge positions. I like to, you know, 40, 50 positions. I'm not in all these, guys. I have 113 trades out there. As you can see on the, you know, this is when we're covering these. I had one loser, and I tell everybody, don't buy puts. We bought puts. Guess what? Loser. So, you know, we got a bunch of winners here. We started doing these. We've been sitting in these for a while though, since March. Which whatever, guys. I'm a swing trader. If I got to be in these 4, 5, 6 months, I don't care. There's not a lot to do on here, but when these all come in, guys, we're gonna get paid. But then selling half, we sold half. This is the sell half column. We sold a bunch of those half positions. We went in again, sold half again, did it again, sold half again. You know, just stuff like that. So we're in and out, in and out, in and out, just trying to make money, guys. So just like this. So look at Children's Place. So we added it there on the 510. We took it off 116. We took off at 110. We added more on 520 or 518 because I think that was earnings. We took half off again, went off again. So this trade was actually 2 trades in one. Still a winner. The loser. I hate losers, guys. And these are all high flyers, guys. So if you remember, you get these trades. Some of them were out of the money. A lot of them were in the money. Some of them were half off. Some we've done over, like Shop. We traded short, added, covered, added, covered. This one was like 4 trades in a row, all winners. So again, guys, these are swing trades. I do a lot of intraday action too, taking it off, doing this, doing that. So I'm going to stick with these trades. Most of them are high flyers. Apple, I was out of the money, almost in the. Oh no, we're almost. Yeah, no, we're in the money. So, but you know, it's easier for me to do the Twitter to get out of these, and then if you want to, you go back to this and you can see where the posts are. They're all dated, stuff like that. So if you want to do that, great. If you don't, great. So, all right, let's get that out of there. Let's get back into some chart reading, guys. Sorry to bore you, but thank you for the analysis. Love your stuff. Thank you. Hey, man, I try. You know, I try to do technical analysis. My opinions, like everyone else, we all have assholes. We all have opinions. Bounce will come, continue on, in my opinion. Hey, George, what's up, buddy? How's that tech stuff going for you? The bounce will continue. We'll continue, George. Let's let her keep talking till 246 on the SPY. Yeah, probably. I mean, again, guys, 35 million on the SPY. What are you gonna do with that? I mean, really. But back to the XLP. You know what to do with this. If this starts sliding 53, you know, not to go off in a tangent here. So, Riva got it. Thank you, John. I think this is the month for the market correction. We'll see. We got to get more volume in these markets, guys. With this volume, I mean, it could still come in. Don't get me wrong. I should sell my calls and sit this one out. Yeah, I mean, not yet. I mean, you get stuff like this. You're going to get some lip service stuff, but you don't want to get caught. Next thing you know, this thing's right at double bottom. Calls, they're easier than puts. But if you get the money, just pull it out and say thank you very much and move on to the next one. That's all you can really do with this one. Let's see here. Let's see, John. Hey, what's up, Sal? How's it going, buddy? Haven't seen you. Are you the power trigger trader? I remember you, Sal. You are definitely. But let's see here, Sal. We're gonna have to mute you because you're just in here to. All right, I'm gonna put you in a timeout, like my little kids. All right, Sal. Sorry, bud. Oh, no, look at that. Look at the spam. Good old Sal. You know what? Uh, that's Power Trigger Trader, guys. I know it is. I know it is. Or his buddy. But anyways, Brian Vera, BAC, C, and AMD. All right, let's do BAC. Consumer staples. Okay, the XL peak. Yeah. See, and those are still going to go up. Wait a second. It was timed out by StockBookie for 300. So, Sal, you're timed out right now. Sorry, bud. BAC, look at this. Gap fill right here, guys. And let's see here. It's Power Trigger Trader. Oh God, that guy's too funny. 25 bucks gap fill. Yeah, I mean this thing could continue up. I mean the volume, the markets stay where they're at, and everything stays buoyant. Like volume, definitely could go higher. Pivot high 25.81 would be your area. But if you're long this, from 22 bucks or so, tighten that stop. You don't want to be caught in a crap storm, and next thing you know, this thing starts sliding with all the other banks, and next thing you know, it's just not crashing, but going low and keep it going. So just be careful with these stocks, guys. I know the buy the dip mentality's in there, and the markets are light, and oh my gosh, these are going up forever. But if you're making money, I'm a trader, guys. If I make money, I'm pulling the profit. See you later. On to the next one. I don't really care. So that's BAC. That let's look at the monthly. I just want to see on that real quick. Yeah, monthly chart. You have the 200 MA around 26.50. So, gosh, look at that. I mean, down and sideways. Great inside bar. It's just ugly. Look at this. Look at this. Just spiral. My gosh, and that never could really get going. I mean, this is like the last. We got to get the banks going now. Oh my gosh, if we can get the banks going, everything will go higher. So 200 MA, 26.50 on the monthly. That's the big area too. If it gets to there, then you watch for that or tighten the stop and stuff like that. For me, nothing to do with BAC. I mean, you had a nice retrace to the 750 reach number. Market sell. You'll be back here. 18, 16, and so on and so forth. I mean, look at this move, guys. Some 2016, $11 to 26. It's like, let's see. Citigroup. We did initiate a trade on Citi short last week. Where are we? Daily chart, nice pop up, nice follow through on Monday, trying to get to the all-time, is it 52-week high? Yeah, trying to make a new 52-week high and just grinding up, guys. Getting a little bit extended from the 20 MA here. So I would be a little bit just watching that, guys. You got to move again, 56 to 68 in the last 2-3 months. That's a heck of a move. Let's go. Let's see, weekly chart. That's funny, though. Sal. Dude, I thought you were my buddy, man. Always coming in ripping me, trying to. I wish you had something else better to do. Wow, look at this, guys. This is the weekly chart, and you just filled the gap right up in here. Wow, look at that. I'm gonna have to look. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to look at this one a little closer. That's interesting, though. See, this is the crap I'm trying to find here. So right here, look at that. That's a gap fill on the weekly, guys, and look where we're at right now. Unbelievable. Right there. So gap fill right at 67.59. This thing's got to continue going, maybe hit 70. I think this could possibly be the end of the road here, guys. So tighten these stops up if you're long on Citigroup, and just enjoy the ride, guys. It's been a great ride, but you don't want to be stuck in this, especially if this one starts to go red. These are all going to come in quick and painless. Let's look at AMD. Well, we did the AMD earlier. Just watch the video, but we could go through it for one quick second here. We came up in here, almost gap fill. Nice little bounce from an oversold condition. We're still in this channel. Let's see if we can get up a little higher. Right now, you're pretty much in the 50% range where it could go higher, could go lower. We're going to wait for pattern, see if this clicks around sideways more, comes right back in. I still think lower prices to come on everything. So, but that's me. And I've been telling, like Sal said, I've been telling everyone for years, I'm a trader, Sal. I've been taking these shorts, covering the positions, going up. Sal, look, This is for you, Sal. You know, we're going to focus on Sal today. Actually, I punched in $Sal. Again, like I talked about earlier, I'm not long in these markets because the SPYs, I mean, really, even if we go up, how much more are we going up? 2,000. This is the housing. This is where we're at. Oh, yeah, because we got room to run. I think maybe 3,000. I guess Grandma can push it up some more on hopes and dreams, but it's going to come to a point, guys. 10-year bull rally from the highs, or 10-year rally from 2007 cycle. So we started selling right in October, guys. So that's where I'm thinking more towards the end of the month, but we're also selling in July too and June. So you got to watch out for the cycle work. And we're right at the tops, guys. 2,500, big round number. That's what everyone's shooting for. That's what the talking heads are saying. So you got to watch out for that. Sal. I don't know how I untime him out, but I guess he's timed out for now. Last one, promise. Hey, Zach, you know what? Keep them coming, man. I don't care. I'll go through them all. Last one, promise. Sorry. It's been a while since the last chat. Yeah, CAH entry. CAH. Well, this is what it's for, Zach. If you're in these positions, you kind of want to know what the hell's going on. Hold on, guys. It's 120 here. I got to turn my AC down a little bit. Holy cow. It's cooking out here in Phoenix. Except yesterday, you had great fun at the fireworks. Got a slip and slide going, and one of the ballparks. I coach for Little League and softball, and we had a great fun, great families, everything. Love the 4th of July. Would like to see some fireworks in these markets too, though, guys. I'm short the house, right? Not the house, but I'm short a bunch of stuff, and I want to see these things starting to come in, like Tesla. Wow, 332. I thought for sure 400 on Tesla, but all right. CAH entry was 72.50. First target 75.90 held. Second, 79.50 held. Looking to take profit at 82 held. The targets because of strength on the chart. Let's look at the daily. Monthly, looks like the monthly you're coming in, retracing, coming in, retracing, coming in, retracing. You're making lower highs here, so you got to be careful for that. This is the monthly, though, so let's look at the daily. Here we go. They're trying to catch. Yeah, here, check it out. 60-minute SPY. We have the 50 MA here too. That's what's holding it up as well. So you have some pretty good support there as well. And then you have the overall fib there. But the 750 held. Looks like it's holding the 50 retrace there. Let's go to the 10-minute again. That's where it's holding to. And it's trying to hold the 20. Remember, Grandma's going life. Keep it above the 20, the 50, and the 200, and everything's fine. Let's see here. So we almost made it there. You have a gap fill around 82. That's probably what you're looking at there. But you got to think, you almost filled the gap down here, and you had some lower pivot. So that lower pivot of support becomes resistance. So now you're down, though. You're down and sideways. So this is slightly bearish, but you're still above the MA, so it's slightly bullish. Market trade, guys, if this starts falling, this will probably lead the way down as well. So right now, 72, you held first targets are 79.50. It's below that. Gosh, just tighten it up. It starts sliding. It starts filling the gap and getting the gap window down here. Just take the profit and run. If it continues up, then you're looking for the gap fill, and but guys, or Zach, down. Now you're going sideways. That's a little bit bearish. It's still bullish because you're above the MAs. Don't get me wrong, but slightly bearish. Let's go in the weekly. Let's see if there's any weekly support holding this thing or resistance. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if these areas crack, if you get below the MAs, it's gonna get ugly. And look, lower highs too. Check this out. Let's see here. Do we go here? Do we go there? I'm gonna go right there. I mean, it's still, you can see it's kind of grind. This had made a new one, but it came right back in, but now it's grinding down. So that pattern there is telling me that you're getting another retrace of this big red candle. If you cannot get above 81.40, it's going to be lights out. And then a smaller retrace on this time frame. Let's see that. Let's take this candle out. That's getting in the way a little bit. Retrace. I just want to, yeah, 618 too. Yeah, that could be the end of the road. 81.49 is the 750 in this big red bar. I mean, it's lucky it may. Look at the volume in this bar, guys. You need to match that volume going up. it's not gonna go higher on this shit volume. Excuse my language. Up, SPY's coming in. Be careful, guys. So, you know, you're not gonna. So if this thing slides below these MAs on the weekly, it's going lower. Period. Great retrace, great little reversal, holding support. If it goes sideways, it's gonna set up to go lower. Big area, you got to get above the 80-38, and then you'll come up there and fill the gap. So Zach, yeah, tighten that stop up, man. If this thing starts to slide, you're going to be in trouble. This thing's going to come right back down. So, all right, here, NVIDIA. I haven't looked on that one yet. NVIDIA. Or we might have. I don't even know. So we're going through a lot of stuff today. So NVIDIA, guys, trying to make a run. You know, it had a great retrace, came in, retraced up. This was the 750, came right back in, holding this gap fill area. You got this 382 retrace. Got this inside bar going sideways now. We had a pretty good move today on NVIDIA. It's 357 up, so it's trying. We had a nice gap up and a nice follow through. Damn, Tesla's at the lows, guys. Unbelievable. But yeah, it's holding this strong. Daily chart, a little bit weak, kind of in between where it could go up or down. I still think we're coming down, filling the gap. I still think we're going here, guys. 103. Wherever this 200 MA is, that's where we're going. If you're long in this one, you need to get back above the 50 MA, fill the gap, and go for the high pivot here and continue on sway. I think the only thing that could save this one is the ER earnings report, and maybe if that, guys. Remember, high flyers. You want to see a high flyer? Here's a high flyer. And you have a massive topping tail. You can't get much larger than that, guys. If this topping tail plays out, this will be wherever the 200 or the 20 MA is, guys. 90 bucks, 80 bucks. It's at 78 bucks right now. It could take a couple months to come down. This will curl up. That's why I'm thinking right around 100 bucks or so. If that fails, good luck with this one. Just remember, guys, this thing went from 20 bucks to 170 in a year and a half. It's unhealthy for stocks to do that. So yeah, so Richard, just be careful with this one. It's holding the 140 area. If that goes, you're going 131, 123, 113, and then 100 bucks. And it could be really, really quick. So just be careful. Not sure if you do pennies, but how about, yeah, I don't do penny stocks. But we can look at it, though. Let's see. BP. I have a friend that's awesome at penny stocks. We're killing it. Still a newish, well, 2014. Well, let's look at this one here. Bottom line, yeah, shit. I mean, it hit that, came right back in. You had a nice retrace. Let's look at the retrace on the monthly, just to see. Is it 750? So it's holding the 618. Yeah. Just these are so tough. I mean, you got to play these like an option. If it can't get above the 20 MA here on the monthly, then you're probably not going anywhere. Let me erase that. Let me see on the weekly, see what the pattern looks like. Yeah, weekly inside bar popped up, came in. Same thing with the weekly. Got to get above the 20 MA and the 50 MA. See how it popped up, came right back in. Now it's going sideways, so it's up, sideways, inside bar, bearish pattern, inside bar, bearish pattern. So maybe at 19 cents, double bottom, maybe. I mean, if you're in this thing from 19 cents, you wrote it up. This is where you would have been selling, came in. Yeah, it's looking weak. I don't know what it does or what this thing is, but you're daily, you're above these. Daily, you got to get back above the 50 MA or 55 cents. Got a couple gaps to fill, but nothing for me to do, guys. It's a penny stock, or is it? I think it's a penny stock, but a lot of news-driven stuff with this. But looking a little bit weak. You're catching the bottom. Daily, I guess if you break 40, if it starts going lower, that's when you would just get out because it could go to 19 cents. Bullish, you got to get it back above the 50, fill the gap here, go for double top, and then et cetera. You got a gap fill up here too. But yeah, nothing for me to do on this one. Let's see here. I think am I behind now? Hey, catching up here. CLVS. Another pop-up one there. Let's see. This could be a high flyer. No, look at that though. Look at that retrace. Wow. So we did this at one point here. Came back down, 382, popped right back up. If you were long this one, tighten that damn stop. I mean, you could go up a little bit more. I'd like to see 100 bucks and then maybe put the short on this one. Gosh, I mean, you're extended from the 20 MAs at 40 bucks and this thing's at 93. It must have gotten news last month or did something, or maybe earnings or something. Let's see. Yeah, earnings. Gosh, puts are tough. I know, everyone's buying puts right here. They're just smearing you right now. Puts, if you want to do puts on this, you'd have to go a couple months out, and it's still a gamble on hopefully the markets pull back, and this will pull back. But guys, this isn't a bad short right here. I still like the 100 number. If you could get to 100, keep this one on your watch list. I'm actually going to write this one down. If I have a pen here, it is CLVS. I'm going to do some more live sessions. So who is this? Jason, remind me on this one. Keep an eye on 95 and 100. You could probably start getting interested in this. If you're long, though, tighten that stop, man, or take some profits. I mean, shit, this was a 63. 60, it went to 93. Mama mia. But for me, I'm not touching that until it gets over 100. That's what I'd be watching for. So let's see. First Solar, Sal. That's funny. Oh, Sal. FSLR. He's probably spamming me everywhere else now. Oh, well. I got nothing to hide, guys. I don't care. First Solar daily. Got a great bullish pattern here above the MAs, but starting to fizzle out here. You had a high pivot here where it's trying to get over, and it got right back under it. That's telling me it's a little bit weak, but still a bullish consolidation. You start getting back below the 37.91 or the 20 MA, then you got to look out for this one. Let's see what else. Look at that gap fill. Damn. You have a high pivot here too. So if we get more follow, if this thing starts closing towards the end or the lows, got to see what happens tomorrow and Friday. Got to see what happens on, because we could just pop in and go in. A lot of tails here too. There's some bulls and bears fighting here, trying to push it up. They push it down, push it up, push it down. Strong stance above the MAs. We did come back below this pivot high, which is a little bit weak. Let's see if this pattern can continue. Maybe pop right back up sideways. Let the 20 MA curl into price and then set it up into that higher area gap fill right around the 43.17 area. We get there, then possibly higher, prices. But right now it's looking a little bit weak, guys. So still a great pattern though. But you go from 35 to 41, my trade would be done. So great little retrace, boom, right back up, setting up for higher prices. Let's see if we get another red candle. It comes right back in. So tighten the stop up. It starts slipping. Watch for this for the bounce. If it doesn't bounce there, then it's got to hold these areas down here. If it gets below these moving average, you got some gap window gaps to fill. This thing could possibly slide and go further. Weekly chart, let's just take a quick look on there. Had a great run. You had this big, great breakdown bar, sideways down, nice retrace back up. Solar was another one that was just beaten down. Got to get this one running. Got to get back above this area here. If they can't recapture the 43 area and start continuing going, maybe towards the $50 or the 200 MA on the weekly and these high pivots, consolidation, great resistance up here too. We'll probably go right back down, guys. So be careful with this one. Big areas here will be the 35, 36 area, but setting up okay. But market slide, this one's going down. And again, you got to stock from 25 to 40. People are taking profits on First Solar. SHLD, I think that's Sears Holdings. Gosh, this nothing for me to do. It's already getting a run. I mean, it was getting interesting. Around $5, I would have got interested in this one. Down in here, even down in there, where it was like, oh, it's almost there. Pops up. I mean, great run, guys. $6 to $9. That's a big. That's like AMD pulling back now daily. You got a nice engulfing bar. If this comes down, watch it. Now you got to watch for sideways, and then the next leg up. You get a move like this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days in a row. You'd expect a little pullback. Let's see if it just clicks over and goes up, or if it clicks down and starts to lose it. You start going lower. Let's put a fib in here. Right there, you got 845, $8. Ultimately $7.35 if it retraces down, and then maybe the next move up. Because you get people starting to change. Oh my gosh, it's Sears. It's sold $9. I got to get interested in this one. This would have been the spot right down in here around 650, and it just not me. I couldn't do it. I wanted lower prices, but nice engulfing reversal candle, guys. Let's see if we get more follow through, or do we get sideways pattern, maybe setting up to hit the $10 area or the 979 200 MA. It's got to be GoPro, right? GoPro, same thing with this one. Yeah, these are all bottom feeding plays. Did this one get the 5? Yeah, this would have been your area right here, $7. I would have liked $5 in this one too. Never made it there, and it's chopping around. It's it's GoPro. Remember this one? This was another high flyer. We were telling everyone to short, and everyone was laughing, but it was ripping towards 100. Got to short this thing, short this thing, short. Oh, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Yeah, well, I wish. Oh my gosh, that. And then just like the IBB, down, sideways, retrace, boom, down again. It almost looks like oil. It's pretty. That's a scary chart, guys. This is going to be a buyout candidate or something down the road. So that's what I would watch out for the GoPro. And then down here, play it like an option. You can risk losing $1,000. Throw 1,000 at it. Same with Sears Holdings. You want to risk some money? Go really, really, really small. Play it like an option, knowing that it could possibly go to 0. That's how I would play those. So positive trial results. Okay, yeah, it knew it was news, but how long will that stay up? Market sell that CLVS will be coming down. Cause the gap up. Thanks, Jason. Yeah, let's go back into that one real quick. So that's what Jason was talking about, guys. Daily chart. It just boom, positive results. So it's a bio or a drug company or something pops up, sticking around, but still getting a little bit extended here, guys. So I think it's going to come in, but hard to say with news-driven stocks. This thing could just stay right here. 20 MA curls in the price and does nothing. So just be careful with that one. Let's see. DXJ entry was all right. Let's see. DXJ. Yeah, guys, if you have any ticker symbols, punch them in. Zach's not shy today. All right, Zach, let's see here. We got double top here. We got gap fill up in this area. Almost made it to gap fill. Wait, DXJ. Yeah, okay. I'm just chopping around here, guy. Above the MA, strong stance. Still trying to make a move here for the highs. Got to get above these highs before it does anything. So wait, right now, nice reversal up. Wait for consolidation here to see if it moves up. If this thing consolidates and starts to break down, then you'll possibly get back below the 51.92, 51.78, and then again, target price would be right here, 49.50. Then you got a couple gaps to fill down in here. So entry was 51.50, 53. So 53, you're probably looking here, 53.50. Wait a second, let me go out a little further. Is there more stuff? All right, let's go out further. Yeah, okay, there you go. So on the weekly here, I just want to see if 55 is your last target. Actually, a hedge against the yen. Okay. DXJ, that's where I've seen this before. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this has got a great pattern here. Great bullish pattern. I can't see why this wouldn't pop. Big area, you got to get above this high, 52.98, then you're going right here probably, 55.82 or so. And even this big breakdown bar here at 55.22. But yeah, those targets you have are pretty good. 53.50. It could even make it up to here if it gets going. But if this bullish pattern fails and starts, breaking down, then you're looking at gaps to fill, and you can easily come right back down to 37. First out would be 47.98, gap fill, 45. This gap window, 43. And you got the big gap fill down here at 37.79. Not that it's going straight down, but watch for that. Volume's about 1 million shares, so nothing great, but not a bad bullish pattern here on the weekly. That's setting up for higher prices, but that pattern fails, then you're probably going to go straight down. You got a couple gaps to fill on the daily too. So be careful. Just tighten that stop. Just be aware that this thing could possibly go higher. If it starts to slip, just get out of the trade and possibly do it again. So, all right, let's see here. Larry Lowe, big 2-week hold. For which one, Larry? I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Or did you? Hold on. Let's see if you're back. Let's see. Larry, let me know which one, bud. I just got here. Not sure if you covered USO. I don't think we. I might have. I don't know. Let's do it again. USO, same thing. Great retrace right back into this pivot, 967 or 963. Boom, right back down, holding the 20 MA though. Great retrace, guys. Let's open this up. Let's look at the bigger one. Bigger retrace level. We did go from here. Let's just take it to this one. Almost to the 5.0, almost to the 618. Didn't make it there. 382 got gapped up. Boom, right back. But you have great resistance up in here. You had good resistance in here too. They popped it above. Everyone was like, "Oh, here goes USO." OPEC meeting. What was the other ones? CNBC hype it up higher. Oh, here it goes. A Goldman, I'm sure, upgraded it. I think RBC or whatever their name is. They've been telling the oil rally since the beginning of the year. OPEC's cutting. Oil rally gonna start to rally, and ever since they said, we've been just going down. So right now, holding the 20 MA. Good reversal candle today. It is closed as well as oil, but it's just holding there, holding there, holding there. Let's see if we get some more follow through tomorrow. If we do, I think we're heading right back to the lows and then possibly lower. So be careful with the USO if you're trying to go long in this one. It was a great long from this 865 level, but that could be the end of the show here on the USO. So be careful with that one, Dom. Also, what's going on with INTC? INTC, I don't know. I haven't looked at that one. Wow, look at that move, 84 cents. Nice move up on the day. Let's look on the intraday. Let's see what's going on with this one. So, yeah, look at that intraday. Yeah, I don't know. Anybody know what's going on with intraday? Big lots here? 5 big lots. All right, we'll take a look at that one. Look at that. Nice retrace. 20 MA held that. Almost gap fill. Boom, took off. Yeah, I don't know. If anybody knows what's going on with Intel, probably just an oversold condition like everything else. You know, buy the dippers. You get a nice, I mean, look at this thing. It was 37, you get to 33. People just can't help themselves anymore. Oh my gosh, I got to buy it. But look at this though, guys. Low pivots. It's always a reason, guys, on the charts. You got a low pivot there, low pivot there. You had great support. You got the push up. Somebody bought some call options, getting paid, getting out of them. But let's see what happens at 34.66 and then the 34.86 area if this continues higher. Right now, you're just getting a bounce off an oversold condition. You know, and you got good support. This is it. You have gap fill down here too. So that it was coming. People were, oh no, can't have Intel go that low. So people got in, did some buying, and rock and roll. Intel DO. Let's look at that one. DO. Oversold condition. That's what you're probably looking at. Do I buy it down here? Let's see. Let's go the monthly chart. I just want to see. All right, there's your pivot low. Wow. Well, here's the deal, guys. In 1986, this was a $12.54 stock. You are breaking below that. You're at 10. You could play it as an option. Big level would be 1254, 1250. You got to get above that area. So if you play this and it continues to go to, 10, 9, 8, you might want to get out because the big area support was at 1254. You are cracking below it, and it seems to be that it's wanting to go lower. Let's look at the daily chart. Let's see the action on the daily. There goes the SPY, guys. What is this? The power hour. So, yeah, you got that almost $10 area. You bounced up. You're back below the 20 MA here. Weak stance, guys. As much as I want to say this could pop on an oversold condition, but big area, daily chart, you got to get back above the 20 MA. Then you got to shoot for the 50 MA up in here, this high, and then maybe higher prices, maybe to the 200 MA gap fill, and you got the pivot here high. So but right now, looking a little bit ugly. You're down sideways, setting up in a bearish pattern, but you are at the low of these charts. Big area to get above is that 1254 area on the monthly, and that's double bottom from 2000 or 1996 down in here. Look at that. That's that level down in there. So just watch this thing. Wow, $150 stock. Look, stretch play. This was a high flyer at 1.2. High flyer. That's like a kamikaze now. Let's see. Ever trade using? No. Currently experimenting with it and loving it. Smooth. Out the noise. Allows me to see trend much cleaner. No, I never tried that. Zach emailed me that. Email that to me at stockbookie@gmail.com. Email me that link or whatever it is or whatever you're trading. No, I use eSignal. I got a couple different brokers. I got a couple level 2s, and then I do the swing trades and stuff like that. So let's see, Nicholas, save. Let's look at save. Save on the monthly, not bad. It went up. Great. Look at that high flyer, guys. Comes right back in, coming in, starting to go up. But look at that, came back in and right back down. Look at the daily. Yeah, daily's giving it up. You got these low pivots here. You got the low pivot here as well. You're back below the MAs. This is looking a little bit weak, guys. Let's stick a fib in there. Let's see if we have a Fibonacci. Maybe the 750. Yeah, trying to hold the 750. If that gives out, and then the 50-70 area, the 50 area gets out, you're going to 48.28 real quick here. I see what you're looking at, oversold condition from 60 bucks. It's at 50. Do I get interested down here? Well, maybe. Let's see. I just want to see if there's any more evidence. Now you have some support here from this line. Gosh, at that level. It's not bad, guys. Just if the markets give it up, this thing will probably go down to here, 46 bucks. And that's the only thing I like about the, you get the, look at this, you come down, you get the retrace back to double top, and then they just kill you. You get another retrace. They're getting more people on, more bag holders on board, and they take them out again. I wouldn't doubt we get a small retrace and then another fall. If we keep making the lower highs here, then that's what we'll probably get. But right now, no real pattern, a little bit oversold, but back below the MAs here, slightly weak, down, sideways. See if we go sideways. Get more sideways action, we'll probably go down. If we get a retrace and you're more bullish, you need to get back above the MAs and start going for these high pivots here. Bottom line, if it stays down here, though, you are going to go lower, period. You do have support at this trend line and this double bottom here trend line at 48.30. That's where you got to be looking for that. So is that big lots? I don't even know. Is that safe? I don't even know that one. But put the big lots ticker symbol in there, unless it's this one. I don't know what it is. GDXJ has head and shoulder now on the daily. Hey, what's up, Beckham? What's up? GDXJ. Yeah, you can say that. And if that's the case, guys, that's what I was saying with gold too. I'll show you the gold chart. So it tried popping up, came right back in. We always talked about this level down here at 27.44. I wasn't going to get interesting in the JNUG or the GDX until we hit that. So we did crack through that though, guys. That could get ugly. If that gets up, if that starts going, guys, we're going to head down probably to 27 bucks. Yeah, right there. right to that pivot. Unbelievable. So watch for this. Yeah, great catch on that. But let's go to the GLD. That's what I follow. GLD, we're getting a great reversal. We added a long position. We did a short-term trade when this thing came down to here. We added some, and then we did more. We added more gold, and this so far so good on our short-term trade. It's going good. We pulled off a long-term trade half here. We added a little more here. So if I get a couple bucks on this trade, I'll be out. I'm just looking for more short-term, a quick boom, boom, in and out. So so far so good. Gosh, Tesla's still going down, guys. 22 bucks. That thing's just a weak turd. Let's see here. Big lots. I'm not sure what the ticker symbol on that. If you got the ticker symbol on that, pull it up, Larry. GDXJ, I got puts. Yeah, and this is the one pattern we've been talking about on the GLD too. This is a good, but we did go over the head on the head and shoulder. That's why I haven't been talking about it, but we've been talking about this trend line. It broke down, did not confirm though below it. Still holding this pivot. That's going to be key to the GLD trade. And nice reversal today. Let's see if we can go a little higher. See if we get some follow through tomorrow. Big is it? No, that's easy enough. Duh. 5 big lots. Let's see. Big. Yeah, we shorted this one at one point. And I think this was a higher too. Pretty sure. I think it was big lots. One of these. Or Dollar General. Dollar General it was. Yeah, here, hold on before we do this one. Dollar General. Look at this short. We were short right up in here, guys. Bam, look at it. Extended from the 20, extended, stretch job. Boom. This is setting up for lower prices, guys. Inside bar consolidation on the monthly, setting up for lower prices on Dollar General. Now, big, monthly chart, not a stretch job. It's doing okay. SPY's coming back up again. Jeez. Wow, yeah, this is just a trading vehicle at this point. Inside this channel here, catching the tops, catching the bottoms, and right now, if it would have stayed above the MAs, I wouldn't mind this pattern. But look at this, down. We get a nice retrace. You know what the retrace does, guys? It gets everybody on board again. Oh man, everyone who bought up here, they sold down here. They're chasing it here. They're shaking them out there. We're back below the MAs, not good. Nice retrace, almost to 618, right back down, guys. So if this comes back down, get some follow through, expect lower prices on big. I wouldn't buy it here, but I'm just trying to. Would there be a reason to? Nah, you got an inside bar here. You can't get above the 20. Nah, your target's right here, and I would say double bottom around 42, 44. If you are bullish, though, you need to get above the MAs, get above this $50 area, and then you'll start heading towards, 51.71, 55, and then double top here right around 56.26. So watch for that. But right now, kind of down and sideways. Below the MAs, looking weak to me. I wouldn't touch it, Larry. If you have puts, if Jay Dillon, if you got puts in big lots, whatever it is, I don't have a problem with that. Gosh, look at it. Look at Tesla though. Woo! We're having fun in Tesla. I want to see what these. Wow, incredible. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah, you know what? I don't think we looked at Tesla. TSLA. Let's punch that bad boy up. Or maybe we did, but man, I thought for sure 400, guys. But that's what everyone would say. All the shorts were thinking that. When you get big bars like this on the weekly, we were heading lower on Tesla, guys. Just a matter of time. Gosh, I missed there. Yeah, just need a Nealon tweet. Oh, look at this. We're in a big trend line right now, guys. We could bounce here at 327. Unless we get a gap like we did today, we get the gap down, then I would say right in here, guys. 300 bucks, maybe by Friday. But be careful if you're long this one. We started telling people at 300, 310, 320, take profits, take profits, take profits. That was the wrong call that you look at it when it's up here. But if you would have started taking profits right in this area, you're almost right back to where you were. So I'd let this one come in a little bit further and then take it from there. So, wow, that's crazy. They're building cars. It's the battery packs. They always got a reason, guys. All right, let's see here. Is the candle style? Is the older style Japanese candle? Oh, okay. Traditional technical trading. Yeah, do that. I don't think I'll have to look on what that is. You know what? Let me see. Edit chart. Let's see if I can even do that. No, I'll have to look at chart properties. Scales, data, cursor, background and grid, time templates, edit chart. I would have to look at it a little bit closer and see how that is. Okay, hey, thanks for the info though, bud. All right, guys, Tesla though, let's see if this thing holds or if this thing continues to go lower. Unbelievable. We got a half hour left. Do they dump it out? This was another one, guys. Monthly chart, high flyer. Look at this thing coming back in. Extended from the 20 MA. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months up. You got to expect the pullback. I still think we get another 30, 40, 50 bucks out of this thing. I mean, easily come back down to 300 bucks. Easily. Today we're down 23, almost 24. God, if the SPY was selling, this thing would be lights out right now, guys. So just be careful with this trade. Don't get crazy with it. With Tesla, just tighten the stops. Gosh, I wish it would have been 400. That's where my last place I would have added. I'm still upside down on my Tesla trade a little bit. Don't really care. Small position. Eventually, this will be in the money just like the rest of them. MLM, that was another one we're shorting. That was another high flyer. 3M we're short. That's another high. Look at that. 3M's even getting extended from the 20 MA, which is just stupid at this point. Netflix was extended. Look at that one coming in slow and sure. Nvidia slow and steady. Priceline, if you're not short Priceline, short this one. Play, we shorted that one. That was another one. Nice little topping tail. What were some other ones that we were in that just freaking cratered? There's a couple other trades that we took. Be careful with the AAOI. That's another high flyer. Going back and forth with some of the bulls on StockTwits. This one, I'm telling you, 50 bucks and possibly lower. So be careful with that one. Cheesecake, we shorted. We're already out of this trade. Look at that one. High flyer, bam, came in. That was epic. DG was one we were in. Epic crater job. Simon Property Group, that was an old one we traded. Look at that epic freaking crater. What was the other one? Skyworks, we did that one at one point. We're short again, this one, slowly coming in, but we shorted here on the high flyer, dropped like a brick. Fizz is one too. If you're not short Fizz, get interested in this one. Another high flyer. This is going to be a $64 stock, guys, eventually. So I don't know who's holding this up. It might make it to 100. So if you go short here, make sure you have enough for 100, 101, 102. Costco, we shorted that pig too. We're that trade's done with, but yeah, that was a great short too. They got the news. Amazon's was Amazon buying whatever it was buying, Whole Foods, which still isn't a deal, and then Costco just fell like a brick. It's like, oh, thank you, I'm selling that one. You know, came down and it's still going lower, guys. Just watch out for the Costco. I wouldn't touch it. You got a bullish. Let's go. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, Costco a little bit lower, guys. Look at this trend line. That's huge, guys. If this trend line gives it up, we're going right here at 143. At 143, I'd get interested in Costco. Even 138 down in here, depending how it fell into that area. But if this weekly pattern sets up for lower prices, this is where we're going to get interested. We'll see if this holds here. If that holds, then we'll be looking for the next retrace for the next short. To go long, I mean, we'll see how it reacts. The markets have to go higher for this to go higher. The markets start to sell. It's going to be a tough trade to go long when the markets are dumping. So that's why we're not really touching those. So hold on, guys. Let's see here. My gosh. Unbelievable, guys. Tesla's still going lower. Mamma mia. All right, guys, so I'm getting hungry. I think I've been going for, when did I go? 1, 2, 3. I've been going for 2.5 hours, so I think I'm done for the day. I want to look at some of these trades that I'm in. Maybe I could cover some more. Home Depot's coming in nice. iRobot's coming in nice. What else was coming in? We covered a couple more today. The AAOI is coming off. We're already done. Chipotle, we're almost done with that trade. I'd like to see a little bit more. Burlington, too. We shorted this one, too. Look at that. 100, 104. Bam. Coming in. Coming in. We took it off down here, though, guys, on this little sell-off. So that's what we did with Burlington. What else? Domino's Pizza's finally coming in a little bit. This one's just been a pig. The Kramer pumps has been pumping this one higher and higher and higher. Eventually, this pig will come down. Just a matter of time, guys. This will be a $150 stock. Monthly charts take a while to play out. So, don't do an option a month out. You got to do an option maybe 6 months out. I wouldn't even do that, to be honest with you, but if you only play in options, that's kind of the only way you can go with that. Regeneron's trying to make a move up. Tesla, $24 down. Unbelievable. What else? That's about it. Covered half a Starbucks. What was the other one? That Play. That one's coming in. Look at that. Play, Dave & Buster's. God. This one will be a $50 stock. So, all right, guys, that's it. Another dog, SSY, could be along for a week. Let's look at it real quick, SSY. It's got to be careful with these long positions. Yeah, I don't like these. I mean, it could be good setting up, good bullish pattern monthly. Let's look at the daily real quick. Yeah, daily above the MA, just the dollar ones. Gosh, that's just tough. I can't do these. What, 1,000 on that SSY? Really? 1,000 traded? Nah, I can't do that one. No way. So, all right, guys, that's going to be it for today. Remember, if you're not a member at StockBookie.com, go there, sign up. It's free. Subscribe on YouTube. I do most of my technical analysis on there. Once in a while, I'll do something on Vimeo, and that's a private video for my members only. And, thanks again, guys, for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. God bless. See you on the charts.